Gemini, it's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia, here to do your musician's reading, guys. Very pleased that you stopped by. Now, Gemini, we have your significator card here, which tells me that you are a very logical person, always very curious. Now, you are able to adapt to any situation. You're very versatile. And yes, Geminis love to communicate. Your planet is Mercury. So we have new moon in Cancer on the 17th of July. And this is about feeling or taking a place where you belong in the music industry, you know, feeling sensitive. And it's the introspective phase, which means the introspective process provides knowledge that is not possible in any other way, Gemini. There is no other process or approach that can provide this information for you. Let's face it, the only way to understand why you think or feel a certain way is if you reflect or through self-analysis. Now, it's in your second house, and the second house is about individual value. It's a house of substance, which is your money, your talents, your ownership, self-esteem, survival skills, and validation. It's also the new moon falling in your second house, which is your income, Gemini. So investigating new hustles and possibly even making a move to bolster your cash flow would be wise, and it is going to be called for around the new moon. Now, consider working as part of a team or alongside your friends and colleagues to promote your success. Okay. Now we have, with the Lenormand cards, the heart, we have the book, Pisces energy, and the bouquet. And the bouquet represents Jupiter, planet of expansion and beauty, which is also one of the planetary aspects around the new moon. So, you know, this is telling me it's a passionate project that you are doing. It's very heartfelt, and it's a gift that is information coming that's very pleasant for you. So some sort of gift in secret is coming for you. And so we're going to take a look at the South Node, which is the past. And the past is a cup that was filled by your past. You know, the path of least resistance. It holds the rewards of your new growth. So we're going to take a look at this. It's the child. We have the key. We have the ship. We have the letter. And we have the ring. So what this means to me is there's probably a small amount of success coming, a fresh new journey for you. You know, this could be a new invitation with the letter, and it's all about a commitment. So possibly signing some sort of contract, perhaps, with a Taurus person. I just feel like because the child's there that you were a little naive about this invitation, and you felt the answers were elsewhere here, Gemini. So you needed to look at a positive travel. It doesn't mean just by ship, it can mean by car, plane, etc. But it's traveling abroad or outside your zip code. Okay, and I felt like this was an important message and a necessary partnership or commitment of some kind that came to you. Now we're going to look at your new growth, which is the North Node. And the North Node is new experiences. It's going to point to where you need growth, what particular area, and the future that you cultivate by reaching out to others. So let's see. We have the moon, the tower, and the stork. Okay. So the stork has been coming out for a fair few of the sun signs. Now you may be feeling emotionally isolated, but I feel like, this is freedom to move on. Especially around the new moon on the 17th with the stork. Okay, making changes. A business moving in a positive direction is what I'm feeling. So that's the new growth, and you need to make some changes. That's the area that needs to make the changes. Now, we're going to look at your part of fortune, which is joy. Okay, it is your signature place of fulfillment, harmonic point of happiness and internal attitude that's bringing external luck in your music. Okay, and we have the birds and the fox. So the birds is communication. Could be verbal communication, could be over the telephone, could be a meeting with 3 people. But I'm feeling this is conversations about a job that's coming for you. Okay, now we have a message from your muse, and it's Lou Reed. So Lou Reed was born in USA in 1942 and passed in 2013. I didn't know that he passed, but anyway. Now, a few other artists have exerted such a vast influence on those who followed them, and Reed and the Velvet Underground was the name of the band. So combining ferocious sonic experimentation, which with an exploration of sublime miseries of urban low life. They extended the boundaries of rock and roll into strange, dark and dirty directions that are still being transversed today. So, this is Lou Reed telling you, I think of you, but not that often. So, always make people feel like, they, how do you say it? If you think of someone so often, you're not as, that person sort of pushes you away. But if you're not thinking of them, it's like the old saying, when you've got something, you don't want it. And if you find it hard to get something, you want it. So that's what he's trying to say. Survive your own war, because everybody's in it for themselves in the music industry. And you've got to learn to walk hand in hand with magic and loss. So it balances out in the end. Okay, we go through hurdles, and we have to in order to learn to grow. And that's Lou Reed's message to you guys, Gemini. So let's see if we have a trinket. Okay, so there's a message for someone who plays piano. I feel like it's new passions coming in emotionally and creatively, and you may want to get an extra 2 people is what I'm feeling. Maybe a singer, or maybe something different, a cello or a double bass in this outfit. And it's going to be successful for you guys. This is what I'm feeling with this trinket. And they want me to place it on the moon, which is creativity. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you liked the reading. I'll be back with the next musician's reading in August. But keep your eye out for my weekly readings as of the 3rd of July. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sending blessings your way. Bye for now.